Okay, I'm going to swap out the tuner on my 2005 Parker Fly Mojo guitar. These are the stock tuners that it comes with. These are Sperzel Trim-Loks. And I'm going to swap it out with the exact same tuner that has a slightly longer post height. The post is this part of the tuner. It's the part that actually goes through your headstock. And you can see that this post over here, or I hope you can see, this post is slightly longer than this post. The problem with that, the problem with these current posts being short is that you can see the hole that the string goes through, it's a little bit recessed back behind this bushing. And when you use an extra heavy string, this is a 0.052 inch string, it's the low E. When you use a big string like that, I couldn't even fit it through the tuner. And what I suspect is this guitar shipped with the wrong hardware on it. So it's super simple. There's only a few precautions I have. One is this little screw right here. This is what actually pushes the chunk of metal up here and locks your string in place. I would avoid putting any pressure on this. Sometimes when you take these tuners out, you have to kind of rock them out. And I would avoid putting any type of pressure on this. And as a precaution, I would screw it up like this. It's a little bit more stable. If you have it out like this, you can see there's a little bit of play in it, and there's also, you can get more leverage on it because it's sticking out more. So let's screw that down. Second thing is, this bushing right here, there's not much to grab onto. So when you use your socket set, or your wrench, if you have this thing cockeyed, you could strip it out pretty quick. So just be careful of that. Third thing is, again, with your tools, your socket set, whatever you're using, be careful not to drop them on the finish because it's pretty easy to chip up the finish. Okay, so let's pretend that this is all snugged up. It's not, and I use my ratchet. I loosen it. Then I'm going to grab it by hand, because if you grab it by hand, there's no chance of you stripping it out. And notice that there's a little washer in here. Now, again, I'm not going to grab the screw back here. I'm just going to grab it by the like the body. Put my finger on this post and kind of work it out. And notice that there is this little pin here. The pin fits in a hole in the back of your headstock, and that's the thing that makes it a little bit difficult to pull out sometimes. This one is pretty loose, so it was easy. Now I'm going to replace it. I'm going to work that in there. Again, that was easier than it might be for you. And just put this, make sure you have this washer on here, because if you don't have that washer, you can strip the bejesus, you can scratch the bejesus out of your headstock. And I'm just going to get it more or less hand tight. And just a little bit. You just don't want this thing rocking. And you can see, hopefully, that now this tuner post is a lot higher, and I'll be easily able to fit that big fat string through here. Alright, thanks for watching.